Good evening, everyone. We are live from the Flagler Voice podcast studio. That's right. We are ready to take your calls. 386-251-8100. Let's hear from you. Here we go. Call 386-251-8100. Let's go. Call now.
You know, you're in championship formation. What are you doing?
Well, you referenced Sir Charles, and he did say right from
they were the dumbest team in the NBA
the dumbest
history.
team in the history of the NBA Finals.
He didn't have a lot of arguments from it, though.
No, there wasn't much rebuttal. Well, when you look at it, there have been blunders. We've talked about the Falcons, Patriots. That was something that
the Seahawks,
the Seahawks, Patriots. Something about the Patriots.
Yeah, right. That's when you're in so many.
Yeah, when you're in so many, there's more opportunity.
Yeah,
it'll be one of the great, questions, speculations in sports as we go along. Do you think they wrap it up? I think, and I'm going to reference Stephen A. Smith. If you saw this morning, he was talking on First Take. I know it's a show you look in on every now and then.
Yeah.
And he was saying he wants them to finish it in San Antonio on Saturday. He doesn't trust it. He doesn't want that game 6 in New York.
And I can't blame them. You got to get them while they're down.
Yeah.
They are not emotionally. That is not an easy rebound. I don't care who you are. Spiritually, you can call on Allah. You can call on whoever your higher power is. It is not going to help you understand what just happened. You just folded with a 29-point lead in a championship game with everything on the line, and they folded. I mean, it was unbelievable. There was a lot of coaching. There was a lot of, you could point to a lot of things. One thing I do want to point out, though, while we're talking about it, because as a New Yorker, I don't want to be embarrassed. Why are you egging Victor Wembanyama? There's no reason for that.
Oh, you saw
this sport is too big. This game is too important. This whole thing happening for the New York area is so... We've waited a lifetime, 53 years, and there's people that aren't, that in their 40s that never saw anything like it in their lifetime.
Well, two things I question: why are they even going to a hotel?
Exactly.
I think they'd go to an airport.
Get out of Dodge.
Head on into San Antonio. And
again, good question. That wasn't the point. Don't throw an egg.
Right.
You're an immature idiot to throw an egg. And then secondly, they're beating up San Antonio fans with jerseys on. I don't want to hear that. Yeah. As a New Yorker, that's embarrassing. Don't do that. I mean, it's been going on in sports wherever you go. Wherever you go.
In a lot of cities.
The
and
rival
they just won. So why is there animosity?
Let's go punch a guy with a San Antonio jersey.
Imagine what would happen if they had
I would have punched him with 29 points down in the second quarter. I might have punched. No, I'm only kidding. I did want to punch Wembanyama when he kept on going. I'm in your head. And then Robinson got frustrated. I felt that frustration. Believe me, I'm screaming at the TV like, how dare you, and then Mitchell goes down and wings that elbow at him in the neck. He baited him and he got him to bite.
To finish up though on that hotel on the front, why are they letting fans get so close to the visiting team?
But you should be able to.
That's it.
I mean, what kind of world are we in? You should be able to let them walk right.
So,
but you're right. You're right. I mean, it's not everybody. It's a few idiots that it's not. They obviously don't know what it's about. It's not about the longevity we've gone through without anything, with the so many disappointing seasons. I mean, did you see all the old Knicks? Bernard, did you see Bernard King? First of all, Bernard's got to get he's got to get bigger hat. That hat
he does.
Barely fit on. He looked like Wimpy from Popeye. That little hat.
That's right. The pork pie hat or whatever he had on.
It just sat on top of his head.
Right. He's got a
bigger hat.
Dome.
Bigger hat. Yeah, bigger hat for Bernard. But you had Sprewell and Larry Johnson and Starks and Ewing, and it was just Clyde Frazier, Bill Bradley. The entire whole Knick team, I mean, from the 70s.
They were alive.
Yeah,
they were going to show
up. They were there.
Up.
Yeah, that's right.
I
mean, even Shumpert was running around. I'm like, who's the guy with the Shumpert jersey? Well, it was Shumpert, and it was him.
Oh, yeah, so many celebrities. I don't think.
John Turturro, McEnroe, when Spike Lee. It was unbelievable.
And, I mean, at the prices that are being, you got to be a celebrity pretty much.
No kidding. Larry David and Seinfeld and
the list goes
McEnroe. The list does go on and on. But first of all, there's a couple notice. I didn't know that Chalamet and Brenner Jenner were together.
Oh, yeah, Jenner.
Yeah, I didn't know they were together.
Oh, yeah.
But then, Spike Lee's on. John Turturro's coming over and and interrupting the show. Spike Lee was crazy. I thought Spike Lee was on. He was on some kind of high. But
Spike Lee with the glasses.
He was yelling about Brooklyn, and
man.
It was such an exciting moment.
It's a circus, and they remained on court afterwards.
It was unbelievable.
Well afterwards. And what is it, Mariska Hargitay?
How about Draymond on the set? Saying, I'm going to say it now to you, to Jalen Brunson. I'm going to say it to your face while you're here, but I'm going to say it national TV. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted who you were as a man when it came to carrying a team to a championship. That's a big man to do that.
It is.
You know what I mean? He could have rested on his laurels because, Brunson shot 36%. He didn't set the world on fire, but you know what? When they needed him, he took it upon himself. He got he got great spacing because he was beating the first man through because San Antonio has some horses for guards.
Yeah, they do. And it's just funny how the seating arrangement was because him sitting next to the Brunson burner there and at 6'2" and Draymond, but next to Shaq, everyone looks like just a regular human being.
Yeah, but I can tell you this. The other thing, too, was, let's talk about for a second, OG Anunoby.
Yeah.
The last two games, he's been unbelievable.
So key.
And they made Big Perk made a great analogy. He is what Scottie Pippen was to Jordan. He's the Scottie Pippen to Brunson. And that is such a great compliment. Because Scottie Pippen was an amazing basketball player.
He was.
Offensively, defensively, he got the job done. Jordan doesn't have 6 championships without Pippen.
Not at all.
I'm just telling you that right now. And I think even Jordan knows that.
Credit there for sure. Now, how do you feel about this? Because I'm not going to rule San Antonio totally out of this because you got to remember, if it were to go 7 games, they've got 2 of those last 3 at home.
Yeah.
If they could get it together, if they could rally behind Wemby, if they could somehow pull out a win. Because here's the thing, they lost 2 in a row to begin the series at home. So it's like there really isn't much of a home court advantage. 50% of the audience estimated are Knicks fans. So is it really a home court advantage for them?
Yeah.
But should they get the win, then it would be a game 6. And they have led 29 points at one time. And they've led early.
That first quarter has been unbelievable.
I can see how
the Knicks have trailed in the first quarter of all 4 games.
Right.
And by double digits.
But somehow they fall apart.
At least they didn't fall. They never fell behind 29. And to think, when you're 14 of 26 in the first half from 3-point range, who would have ever expected them to go to the, what was it, 3 for 18 in the final quarter or something?
Yeah.
It was something
terrible.
It was awful. And Wembanyama couldn't hit a jump shot, and then they said,
free throws.
The game got bigger. He was caught up. They said, and multiple people have said, not only Knicks fans, but that building was vibrating. That's how enormously they'd never heard.
No doubt.
When at one point, OG Anunoby. That's all I can say. OG. People are going to name their kids Omaguba. I forgot but it was so funny. But that's what they said. They were going. There's going to be people naming their kids Omagumaway or something. I think that's it.
Anunoby has been a big key factor in this series.
Oh my gosh. And that.
And Cat.
Yeah, and that's, we got a phone call. Hang on. Yeah, you know who it is. He's a regular and a Longhorn Paulie.
Longhorn Paulie.
We don't have to know your name or your number. Longhorn Paulie, we know that's you.
It's me.
Paulie in the house.
Paulie, come on, brother. Tell me something, Knicks.
What's that reaction?
Oh, yeah, wait a second. Now, Longhorn Paulie, hence the name Longhorn, Texas boy.
Yeah,
actually spent some time, I think. Didn't one of your restaurants go into San Antonio? No, you guys never went. Where were you living? You were in where the Aggies are. Where are the Aggies? Texas. No, College Station. You spent some time in College Station, didn't you?
Yeah, a nightmare.
Those agricultural people.
Let me break in for just a second. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt your phone call, Longhorn.
Longhorn.
Our guest,
Paul.
Our guest is supposed to be on. Do you have his email address?
Yes, I do.
Don't put it over the thing.
Yeah, no. Should I read it out for everybody?
Yeah. Just put it up to the camera.
Hang on, Longhorn. There it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There it is. The producer stepping up large. How about those Knickerbockers, baby? Was that unbelievable?
Yeah. That's what it was.
I wonder how many Knicks fans, hardcore Knicks, if they know. I mean, maybe the younger people don't know, but if they actually know that they're called the Knickerbockers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, because they did say we're not going to New York Knickerbocker basketball. I remember when that's what the what do they call him? The address guy, the
Public
address guy. When they would introduce things, and now for your New York Knickerbockers, and that's going back to the Bernard King days.
That's the second guy down, right?
Yes, second
Right.
one down. All right,
Right.
Norman, if you're listening, brother, they sent it out
I
to
don't
you.
know. But it said that they have the same colors.
Oh yeah, they've been orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies. Yeah, the Mets. With the who? I don't even know that team. All I know is the Yankees are the best team in baseball right now. Well,
the
game
Mets
out.
won today.
Did they?
Against the Cardinals.
Cardinals snapping a 6-game winning streak.
Yeah, they were.
But Paulie, I mean, did Brunson taking that shot from deep? You bring out that alien, comes out all the way out, throws his, tries to, to defend the shot, and man, Anunoby just took that. It was a runway he took to the basket. I'm sure you've seen. What's that?
It reminded me of Derek Jeter coming across from the shortstop position from that relay show.
Oh, brother.
That went over, and he barehanded it
and flipped it to Posada.
And
they got Giambi out. And it was Jason. It was Jeremy Giambi, not Jason. But I'm telling you, Paul, that's so funny that you say that, because one of my great sports moments of all times was that Jeter play. Yeah. And they'll say Jeter was out of position. He shouldn't have been there anyway. That's what you call instincts. He saw the ball was going to get overthrown and he took off. But yes.
It's like, and for that guy to come, from where he was when he threw the ball in.
Right.
Come flying through there. It was like, and that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to go to the basket when the ball gets thrown.
Amazing, right? Basket. Amazing, isn't that? It's an amazing concept. Go to crash the basket. Because if it wasn't OG's tip, I saw that Big Cat had position on the smaller guard. So even like Charles Barkley had said that no matter what, the Knicks were coming away with that because Big Cat was in position to get it. And then putting a 7-footer on the inbounds, how smart is that? Listen, do you know that Alvarado and Brunson, when they were on the court together, two very small guys, that was the first time in the year that those two played together. First time. And they were amazing together.
By the way, I like the reference to Jeremy and Jason.
Jason Giambi. You got a little Giambi.
It's been a while since we.
Yeah. But do you remember the play he's talking about? When
but that's good. You caught Jeremy.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you ever see the movie Moneyball?
Moneyball, there you go.
All-time plays in baseball history, too.
Yeah. No question about it. People. There's a lot of Yankee haters that won't agree with that, but I'm telling you, anybody baseball fan, like John right here, he knows. Yeah, he wasn't out of position. He was reacting to an overthrow. He saw Shane Spencer was throwing it, threw it over the head, and he made up and just went out and got it.
So does Longhorn Paulie?
Longhorn Paulie, you're gonna have to go stand out on your roof again and fix your suction cup.
By the way, we got to give them props for last week. Remember, we didn't have a final score, but the ladies, the Texas
Longhorns, Lady Longhorns. The men are in it.
The women,
and now the men are in it.
I believe they take on Georgia. I believe tomorrow. That's a big matchup.
Okay, hey, listen, you want to make fun of me about my my little suction cup on the window?
No, Paulie. There's no getting out of this one. Don't even try. I've sent pictures of it. Have gone out nationwide of that thing.
No, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one too. I'm sitting at the top of the stairs. I have a full basement in my house, and I got a fan, a nice big floor fan, sucking the cool air from my basement up into my house to cool my house.
Air conditioning. Paulie, you got a compost, you got a fan air conditioner working from the cold basement floor.
No doubt.
Because you're in the mountains.
That's
so
probably one
the
of
floor's
his biggest fans, too.
cold. John, he's your biggest fan. Oh, gosh. Well, Paulie, as usual, brother, we thank you for calling in and adding to the Nick love and the orange and blue skies.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be rooting for the Longhorns this weekend, and we'll catch you next week.
All right. I'll be there.
Love you,
Thanks for
brother.
the
Thank
call,
you, man.
Paulie. I tell you what, always good to hear from you.
Yeah, Paulie's loyalty. You can't get loyalty.
I give him credit though for that contraption-looking thing,
Bro, I can only imagine
a MacGyver moment.
How cold do you think the floors are in a basement in the mountains, in the side of a mountain in New York? I'm thinking there's some cooler.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. You know the producer, that would be his, because we have the 260 AC in the work van.
Oh, okay.
2 windows, 60 miles an hour. That's already.
2 windows, 60 miles an hour. I like it.
Hey, Johnny, you're the best at this. We want to give Rustic Dough a shout out. Rustic Dough has stepped up.
Rustic Dough.
Stepping up large again for us as a sponsor, food sponsor.
You know what? When they came out, what was it, about 2 to 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, yeah, maybe even.
I'm going to say no more than 3 weeks
Right,
ago.
that was with all the desserts.
Right. Oh, man.
That's right. That's when Courtney went.
The cakes and that, more than just cakes, though. But all that they have, I've been hearing since then, not just from this show, but I hear, how do they say, word on the street?
Well, yeah, no question.
People are talking about it on Facebook.
The breakfast sandwich, the meatball, and I'm telling you, somebody said that they mentioned it from our show, and this is why we want to give props out to ourselves. But the meatball was, that the producer inhaled that day and didn't give anybody a chance. No, that's right. John put one in his pocket.
I came away with
John came away with a meatball in his pocket. Come on. That is the most famous meatball.
It was
down under the
It was slightly
Tell me why he can't
compressed.
get on.
It was slightly compressed. By
Right.
the time
It was compressed? Okay.
compressed. Well, in the pocket.
Yeah. Well, the producer who destroyed the meatball, and then it went on, and we were all talking about it. It had gone viral for a bunch of us to talk about the meatball, and now you're hearing it out there on the street too.
Yeah.
So what we're doing,
And it's a
works.
great location, too.
It is. He's got one in Flagler Beach too. I mean, Dave is the owner, and Dave is one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet. Not only that, puts out a great product. Throw me that steak. Let's throw that up there. The steak sandwich right above your head. He insisted that we take the steak sandwich with us today.
I know you're like the Vanna White.
I am, but I
the
can never
show
get
here.
the camera right. Look at that, everybody. Come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, French fries falling.
Oh, right.
Oh, there's the
on that
camera.
one. There you go.
What was
You
I
got
looking
the
at?
camera.
Look at
Now
that
I'm
thing.
seeing it.
big
Look
Yeah.
black thing up there with the lens.
Look at that thing. Oh, and now we got we got a forward. Look at that sandwich. Look at that sandwich.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I
I
feel
mean,
like-
are you kidding me? There's a wrestling match for that.
feel like
We gotta
I'm
grab
looking
I
that.
at
guess is gonna call in.
We got to. Who's that? He's calling in.
That is fabulous.
Chain Gang Sports Show. What's your name? Where you from?
Norman, Philadelphia.
Come on, Norman from Philadelphia. You're not on the camera. We wanted to see you on camera, brother.
There were some technical difficulties. I just spoke with someone, and they said we can get it worked out next time. I mean,
you're
I
going to
logged
be a
on
regular.
about, yeah,
You're a regular.
We
Absolutely.
say that often.
You actually spoke with the best guy on the show.
Yeah, he is the producer and owner of the studio. So good. We got good advice. So we'll have you by radio until we have call waiting. We'll see it. I'll pick somebody up if we have to. But all right, Norm, big sports guy. What do you think, man? As a Philadelphia 76er fan, I know that it's bittersweet for you with the Knicks. But come on, you got to give.
Well,
Go ahead.
first and foremost, I just want to congratulate you guys on the great work that you're doing. I've looked at several of your podcasts, and I truly enjoy it, especially the one that you did about sports movies.
Oh, thank you, bro.
How
We
we
leave
Thunder-
it out.
Yeah, listen, at halftime, I had a totally different approach. I was going to tell you how the Knicks weren't going to win another game, and orange and blue skies were going to turn. And then all of a sudden, here they come, man. And that was a tremendous win. We've been watching basketball for a long time, and that's up there with the great ones, man. So congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
As the late, great Kobe Bryant says, it's not done yet.
That's
You
it.
still got work to do.
Yeah, that's
So,
it. Kobe definitely
but
would never rest on his laurels. That's for sure.
Absolutely, man. But great job. Hopefully, I mean, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. I want to see the Knicks get one. Even though I'm a Sixers fan.
I know, but sports needs this. You got to, don't you think? Yeah. Even as a Yankee fan and hated the Red Sox, and then the Cubs, the Red Sox needed to win one in the lifetime of these poor people that have been agonizing for all these years. And then it was good to see the Cubs win one after all those years. Right. And I actually rooted for both. I even actually rooted for the Red Sox. You just wanted to see him get one for the fans that are out there every year.
Spread the word.
Absolutely. We've had plenty of conversations where we've talked about where when certain teams are playing great, it's better for the sport. Sure. You know what I mean? And the Knicks are a team. It's been a lot of long suffering. I hope they win. Yeah. But San Antonio, man, they've got a bright future. But
no
this year,
question.
I think you guys close them out Saturday.
I think that's going to be a hard follow up. To swallow emotionally, mentally. I don't care who you are. Mentally, that had to be so defeating. Now you got everybody calling you the coach is the dumbest coach and Fox is the dumbest player ever for not dribbling it out. And I feel bad because, you did listen to when you're in real time and you're the fastest guy on the floor like Aaron Fox was. He thought he'd get there, but they pointed out so many things. He's got a bad right ankle. He didn't leave off of his right foot, left off of his left foot, and he left Anunoby. And Anunoby, come on, a good analogy when they say he's the Pippen of the Knicks this year, being somebody going both ends of the floor and having such an impact.
That was a remarkable sequence, and they are putting the onus on De'Aaron Fox for allowing
Yeah.
Kind of in the moment, though.
Yeah.
What's the thing? You got to be there.
But it goes to and Norm. I mean, Charles Barkley. If anybody's pointed out Charles Barkley, they did take 8 3-pointers, all with it double digits left on the shot clock.
What was it? 25 point? Yeah, and 8 consecutive. I mean,
8
and not
consecutive.
running any time.
No time off. I mean,
it was like they were giving them a chance.
Yeah, they did.
We spotted you 25, 29, and
we're going to give you the ball back quickly so you guys can chip away at the lead. I mean, that's really what they did, and it's so unbelievable.
I think we all know that if Popovich was coaching, there's no way they blow a 29.
No chance. No chance. He would have dragged them off the floor by their ears if he didn't get what he wanted.
He's more of a tactician.
Yeah, he was.
But you got to feel like the Spurs are not going to just roll over and die
They're
like
still
the
professional
Cavaliers
athletes.
did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they came away with the win.
No chance.
But
you're right.
But
I mean, it's still the NBA.
They've been so close.
It's still the NBA. They still have a ton of talent. I just think that those big guards that have manhandled Brunson.
Wemby looks tired to me.
He was beat up. Listen, they threw Mike Brown. Give Mike Brown some credit. He threw everything at them. He played 12 players.
Yeah.
He played 3 different 7-footers to try to come back. Now, granted, Wembanyama got away with that fake hook, but I mean, they worked. The referees were not good in the first half. Come on, you saw it, Norm. You see
let's not forget that Mike Brown. He's a very, very wily coach. He's got a ton of experience.
Oh yeah.
And when he paired up Alvarado and Brunson.
Never been done.
That's the first time. Never been done. That was a coach who just knew what to do. And he's, the coach for the Spurs, I give him all the credit in the world, but he's young. And he's taking his growing pains just like his players.
Yeah,
so.
You're right. And listen, nobody has to cry or worry about San Antonio's future. It's bright.
No.
There's no question it's
I'm
bright.
not sorry for him at all.
No, right. No, yeah, you and me either. I love what they're calling it, too. Every sports moment has its name, that signature. The hand from God is what they're calling it.
Diego Maradona of basketball.
Yeah, that's it. Maradona. That's back in the 70s, wasn't it?
80s.
80s.
Maradona, the mid-80s.
So, Norm, where are you, in Pittsburgh?
I'm in Pittsburgh, man. And I'll tell you something. The draft, that was my first NFL draft, ever attending a draft. And
Nice.
It was incredible.
Was it incredible?
I mean, it was absolutely incredible, man. I did not realize that in addition to the draft itself, which took place on the North Shore, which is where I'm still going to call it Three Rivers, even though it's Acroshore. But there were so many other events going on throughout the city. You know, it was just incredible, man. And
well, the NFL does it right.
People.
How many? It was 100. I thought it was insane. It was only 100,000. I thought it was an insane number.
700.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was going to say. I thought it approached 1 million. 700,000.
700. Yeah, I still think Kansas City holds the record. I think they were just north of 1 million.
Wow.
When they did it, But Tom, you got to realize logistically, it's kind of tough because downtown Pittsburgh, it's a lot of cracks and crevices. It's not it's not a grid like New York or Philadelphia where it goes north, south, east, west. It's kind of spread out, but it was a great host city, man. It was a great host city, and I believe the next draft, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Nashville.
Yes. Is it really? It is in Nashville?
I believe it is in Nashville.
I got to tell you,
Nashville's.
I'm glad we're getting somebody.
Well, they got the new stadium, then they've got the Super Bowl in about 3 years.
We got somebody that actually attended that because John and I were talking about how the NFL doesn't miss out on opportunities to self-promote. I mean, just the unveiling of the schedule. Like it's almost like is the
NFL
Aaron Rodgers going to play this year?
Right, year round. It's a year-round sport.
Yeah, and and then it's the OTAs. And we're all, and then when they tried to make the draft this event, and now you're telling me you attended it, and it was an event and a wonderful event.
Spectacular. Started on Thursday and all the way through. I mean, the big days were Thursday and Friday. And the thing here with Pittsburgh, and I didn't realize until I moved here 4 years ago, is it rains a lot. It rains a lot, but there was no rain. Temperature was great, and it was a truly, truly great event, man. And Norm, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's awesome. And what's crazy, and we appreciate the bringing that to us. The thought of that many people gathering to watch a teenager or a young man at 21, 22 years old to walk across the stage to give the commissioner a hug is pretty amazing that it draws like that. And then they really made it something. The walk from what was, I guess, the green room, that was some walk.
A long walk.
That was a long hallway. Yeah, the hallway and everybody high-fiving on the way. But I mean, so... Well, basketball, we could put that one to bed the orange and blue skies we get Thursday. But what do you think, Norm? We were just talking, John and I were just talking about baseball.
Hold on a second before you start into the next segment.
You know what?
Hold on a second before you start in the next segment. It is halftime. And we have to give Rustic Dough some love. Norman, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Norman, stay right there. Rustic Dough, we wish you were here, brother. Norm's a foodie. Norm's a foodie. I've known Norm a long time, and him and I used to get down on some food together.
It would be great if it were scratch and sniff TV.
Oh yeah, because this thing,
that's the next step.
That sandwich is simply unbelievable. Dave and Sam are the managers over there, the owners, co-owners of Rustic Dough.
Do we have an address?
The address is
right across the parking lot from next door. Not far from Q-Notes.
It's in the parking lot that's right next to Windy. No, Rustic Dough is over in the Q-Note parking lot, in the double-sided building right next to Walmart.
City Walk.
Yeah, and I have the actual address. It's over there. But
City Walk or City Market?
Hand me one of those pizzas. Hand me the pepperoni.
Yeah, let's do the...
Because that's what we missed out last time on the sourdough. This is sourdough.
Yeah, the sourdough.
And then, come on, Madonna Mia. Look at that, huh? And this is Dave. Dave was nice enough to donate this to us once again. This thing is probably 5 pounds. And it is sourdough. Now, I've never eaten a sourdough pizza.
It says on the end of that box, influencer.
Yeah, influencer. Yeah, Norm. Have you? I like that. I'll take that. Norm, have you ever eaten sourdough pizza?
I have not, and being from Philly, I'm not a big pizza guy. I'm more of a cheesesteak hoagie guy.
All right, so that cheesesteak that I just showed you. So we have another sponsor of ours is the we'll stick with Rustic Dough. We'll talk about.
But there's a piece missing from that one.
There is the piece. How did that?
Yeah, how did that happen? The producer's manhandled.
Make it here as a whole pizza.
There's the sausage.
Oh, he was testing it for.
Is that beautiful? Norm's even growling over there. See, now the shame of it is, Norm, we're gonna Norm. Once this show gets up and running, and you're gonna be a nice part of it, we got to get you here in the studio, brother.
Don't put that pizza away.
Oh yeah, throw that. Just heave it over the top of the
Hey, don't go crazy. By the way, that does say influencer.
But
it does. What's the one say?
Influencer. I'm an influencer.
Influenza.
Influenza.
I thought that was just to keep people from eating it.
That's an airline.
Yeah, you're a carrier.
Influenza.
Wow, look at that.
That's good stuff.
Oh man,
brother. So we were sneaking into baseball, Johnny.
Oh yeah. Oh well, baseball. You know what? Just got to give right now the.
Rich Yogel's watching too. Our
Rich
umpire.
Our umpire. We got a shout out to Rich Yogel and the umpire. He's the head umpire in charge. Isn't that what we called it? Yeah. The head umpire in charge.
The ultimate.
Head umpire chief. Chief.
Yeah. Umpire in chief. That's right.
Norm, you get down here, brother. We've got Rich will get us right in there. They have coming up soon. I'm gonna guess is they're gonna do some training to get umpires going out here. I'm looking forward to it because I'm gonna umpire. These guys get paid, and it's talk about fun, spending some time umpiring some baseball. And I was out with the Misfits girls softball team. I was out for 2 practices. Johnny was MIA. Because of illness.
We'll get out there. We'll get out there for the games whenever we can.
We'll get out there for next week's practice. There's one going on right now, so girls, good luck.
By the way, in the city of Pittsburgh at this hour, the Pirates hosting the World Series champion Dodgers right now. They're in the top of the 2nd inning. No score so far. 1 out, nobody on. The Pirates have dipped a little under. Well, they're about 500. That's a tough division now.
But Paul Skeens left frustrated yesterday.
Yeah,
I think they pulled him a little early, but
the Phillies, amazing.
And now you're talking. Now look at Norm's now. His ear to ear.
Talking my language.
That's it. That's why I wanted to bring it up. 7th best team, I think, going into
unbelievable. Second place is what 3.5 out.
If the playoffs were to start now,
they're the wild card team. Yeah, and listen, I got 2 words for all of you. Don Mattingly. That's what I'm going to say.
And,
it's the Mattingly magic.
The writing was on the wall. The writing was on the wall, and Rob Thompson should have seen it. When they brought Don Mattingly in, that was, and it's tough when a head coach has a guy like that on his staff with that much experience and that, so it was just a matter of time before Mattingly stepped in. And, not to discredit Rob Thompson, he was a great manager. Took him to the World Series. In fact, the way he got in, very similar.
Right, exactly.
He stepped in June, and the Phillies. And Tom, we always talk about this, and I'll wrap it up with this. I don't think that right now baseball is so hard to tell.
Sure,
right. And
I
Tom,
agree.
We've always talked about how in baseball, teams that start out hot, sometimes you have that that 10, 12, 15 game lead, and then by the time you get to October, it's the teams that have to kind of scratch and claw their way in. And I'm going to tell you something. It's not because I'm just here in Pittsburgh. Keep your eye on the Pirates, guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I'm glad to hear you say that because I want to hear about the small market team that's never challenging to get up there and challenge.
They came back. They beat the Dodgers last night.
Right.
So I think this is the rubber match. So, but I'm not saying the Pirates are going to go to the World Series or anything like that.
No, but let's be relevant.
However, they got a solid team, and I'm thinking that they might make a push for a wild card. We'll see. They usually fall apart sometime after All-Star break.
Yeah. So, well, the funny thing is, if you want to hold on to Paul Skeens, you got to start bringing something in to support him. And I think that they will have to understand that and make some moves. That they don't have to be, Bryce Harper moves. They can be, somebody, get a couple of guys that'll come in and get a job done. Not the guys that have to come in and change the world. Because you're right, they have some talent. They have some pitching. 2 young pitchers. Right. I think.
That big guy O'Neill Cruz.
Yeah, exactly. So it goes to, listen, when I saw the Yankees this morning after a sweep with the Guardians, I was like, okay, wow, we're tied now for first with Tampa. And then I look across and I go, oh, wow, the Braves, the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the the Rays, sorry. They're all right there together. They all have 26 wins or losses.
Right now the Dodgers are about 2 games off the mark from being the best team in baseball. The Braves have that notoriety.
Yeah, but the Yankees and the Rays are not far behind.
But the 5 best teams, the Braves, Dodgers, Yankees, the Tampa Bay, it's only percentage points. It's 0.003. So,
and the Phillies are climbing.
Wins for the Yankees right now.
Yeah. We have a comment that just came in on Facebook from Dean. And Dean's asking, what do you think about Chapman's comments saying before he gets traded back to the Yankees, he needs an apology from Cashman first before he accepts a trade?
Wow. I got to tell you, I lived through the Aroldis Chapman days. And before he went to Boston, now granted, the guy keeps himself. He's one of the most unbelievable physical specimens. If you ever saw this man without a shirt,
exactly a young
you ever saw him without a shirt, though? It's insane.
I've missed that.
Yeah.
I haven't quite seen that.
Well, I'm just telling you right now, you've never seen a physique like this man has. It's sick. I mean, because he always wears the Under Armour underneath. So but he also couldn't throw strikes in the late innings when he was with the Yankees.
Right.
He went to Boston naturally, as everybody does when they face the Yankees. They come and they beat us. But I could tell you,
he's still throwing the heat.
He is still throwing the heat, but I don't know. You ain't getting an apology from Cashman. Cashman's ego is so big because of what he's done over the last 20 years. I don't think you're going to get an apology from him. So I think that's going to go in vain. But especially because the Red Sox are brutal. Well, I mean, what's he bringing to the although we don't have a closer. Norm, we don't have a closer. Any closers out there you know about?
I don't know. I do love our young pitcher Sanchez for the Phillies. I think he's a bright.
Oh, he's unbelievable. Yeah, he's some pitcher.
But Nola and some of our other guys, they just we just started off slow, but I like that. I love it when a team has to scratch and claw their way in the dog days of August and in early September, because when they get to the playoffs, man, they're hungry.
Yeah,
and
no
they
question.
play meaningful games. So
and you got
that's why I'm not liking what the Braves are doing. I mean, I do love it because I don't like the Braves, but when you get off to a fast start like that, I mean, it's just tough to maintain. You know what I mean? It's just tough, Tom, when you get to September and you haven't played a meaningful game in two or 3 months. It's kind of tough just to flip that switch. We'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, no question.
Biggest surprise right now, perhaps in baseball, other than the Phillies, over in the American League, the Central, the White Sox.
Yeah.
Going into today's action, we're in first place.
Yeah, that's right. They did move ahead.
Place.
So what? Yeah, with the Guardians losing.
Well, with the Guardians getting swept by the Yankees.
What's your favorite player's name? But it was
the White Sox beating.
Magori Manakata. Yeah, whatever.
It sounds like a name from the first Die Hard
Shinnecock Hills
movie. Yeah, Shinnecock Hills. Throw that one in there.
Yeah,
that's a tongue twister, right?
Yeah,
for some,
and it really exists.
Yeah, so the White Sox a half game ahead of Cleveland. That's a very bad division though right now. There's not much other than the Guardians and the White Sox. But nothing like the American League West, where if you're 500, you're winning. It's like being back in the Old West. If you owned a gun in some of those towns, they pinned a sheriff's badge on you.
Yeah,
you were the sheriff. So now the White Sox are the sheriff.
We have a gentleman on Facebook that would like to call in.
Oh, okay.
The number's open.
We've got
it's not open.
Oh, that's it. Norm.
But Norm.
Listen, man. Seriously, we're extending the invitation. We'd love to have you join us for the next few weeks if you're available. We'll talk about sports, and we'll log you in on the studio next time. And this way, we get to see your pretty face.
Hopefully, the next time we talk, the Knicks will be world champions.
That's it, brother. We'll definitely talk over the next couple of days.
He gives us the perspective from the state of Pennsylvania.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, Pittsburgh Norm in the house. Love you, brother.
Thanks, Norm.
Appreciate you guys. Keep doing a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right. So Dennis, if you're still with us, I asked you to wait a minute, but if you are still with us, Go ahead and give us a call in right now.
Oh, I know.
386.
Dennis is the Don Mattingly fan.
I think the producer's on his third slice.
No.
He is-
Fourth. Let's
The
be serious.
fourth. I'm losing
He is
count.
eating 4 slices. Grab that thing,
386
John.
251
8100. John, tackle that pizza.
So I'm gonna have to shut the lid on that at some point.
Well, you know what? I love the fact that we got 2 good callers. The fact that, hey, listen.
Excellent.
By the
Excellent.
way, I have to give a shout out. Talk to Karaoke Courtney, who's still on location,
Yeah,
but she has wished us the best, and she listens to the show, and
keeping
she misses us
abreast of
terribly.
what's going on.
Yep, misses us terribly, and she can't wait to be between the 2 of us again.
Likewise.
I would kill between the 2 of us.
Oh yeah. Well, with the way the AC flows through the studio, she catches the
You
brunt of
wouldn't be
it.
getting any pizza, that's for sure.
All right, we got
You
a
just
call.
got to be quick.
Chang Gang Sports, what's your name? Where you from?
Dennis from North Jersey.
Dennis from North Jersey. There's a loyal guy. He's a regular, that Dennis. He's a Don Mattingly guy.
We got to say that slowly. He's regular, not a regular.
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen, I love you. No, he should be in the Hall of Fame. But gentlemen, can I change subject a little bit?
Sure.
Being from North Jersey and right outside the New York City area, it's all Knicks all the time up here.
Oh, of course.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen. Yeah. Was that one of the best games you've seen? I mean, that goes back to Willis Reed limiting out.
And here comes Willis. The great call by Marv Albert. And here comes Willis.
What you talk
remember
about,
that.
Willis?
Dennis, I'm going to tell you right now, as a North Jersey, let me tell you right here in the studio, North Jersey, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, it is all Knicks all the time right now. That was one of the greatest
What's your
moments
prediction?
in
That
sports
was one
history.
of the best games I've ever seen.
Ever
in
seen.
sport. But what's your prediction?
The Knicks in 6, Knicks in 5. I was going to say Knicks in 6. I don't even
You
think
did originally.
I did say originally Knicks
Yeah.
in 6. I've said that from the beginning because I thought, but I didn't think we'd take 2 in a row in San Antonio.
That was a shocker.
Yeah, and nor did I think we'd lose the game 3 and then be 29 down in game 4 and still be able to say 1 win away.
Saturday night
Gentlemen,
Spurs are
you know
playing
what
for
you're talking
pride.
about. Yeah, I like that. I didn't think of that. That's a good. That's a clever phrase. Saturday Night Special in San Antonio. I'm a baseball man, but that was one of the best games that but I'm a sports man. That's one of the best basketball games I've seen in my lifetime. And I'm 55. And you guys have a great show.
Thank you, brother. That is,
Dennis,
I
thank
appreciate you saying that. And I can tell you this as a man from North Jersey.
Yeah.
Big Cat was representing Jersey well in the first game and the second game. He disappeared a little bit game 3, but boy, he came back in game 4. So shout out to Jersey's Big Cat. I think that Big Cat and Mitchell Robinson, the combination has been too much on Wembanyama. They threw everything at him. They even what's his name? The little guy. He picked up Wembanyama by the legs and dropped him on his ass.
But look, the Knicks have just
You
chilled.
talking about the fourth? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the ball handler, the point guard. He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But let me just get this out, gentlemen. I know you don't talk about soccer, but we're got the dubious honor of hosting the World Cup.
Yeah.
In North Jersey, I live in Rutherford, East Rutherford, the old Giant Stadium, now MetLife Stadium. I'm not a soccer fan, but I love what you guys are doing. Thanks for letting me get on the air. And
Of course.
yeah, I love your show.
Thank you, brother.
right,
You know
man.
where we'll be next week, brother. Thank you, and we got to give you some World Cup some love right now because I beat up Johnny a little bit, and I just felt bad that he was going to leave
Well, that's
the
because
Knicks.
you got Knicks fever.
Oh, and I do. I need aspirin. Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Dennis.
I think I had the full regalia at the deli, at the grocery store. Really, that's how nutty it is. Not nutty, but we're all sports fans. But anyway, take care, gentlemen. I love
All
you.
right, Dennis. Thank you, brother.
We look forward to hearing from
Why
you.
does he keep
Why-
calling you guys gentlemen?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a misconception we have here in the studio.
Don't assume anything.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, come on now.
You know,
Well, John's a gentleman.
Well,
never mind. Speaking of not gentlemen, look at that pizza. I think he even has a fingerprint in
You know
one of
what?
them.
before we just
I licked every other slice.
Yeah,
how
that,
it's
that whole one's going home with you.
since this pizza's last been on camera, look at the reduction there. You might have a better opportunity to.
Oh, are you
get a
serious?
clear
This
view.
is one
Look at
human
that. Now we're
being.
down to half.
Come on.
When we take our eyes off the producer,
How did he do that? I'm going to send the
Things
picture.
start
Send the picture of
disappearing.
that to his wife, because he'll be tomorrow morning going, "Oh, my stomach! I don't know what I ate." Well, I can tell you what
well,
you
you're
definitely
eating something
ate.
of quality. I mean, if you're
I'm
gonna
trying
eat
to
pizza-
support rustic dough.
Oh,
Rustic
sorry.
dough is the greatest. Let me tell you, Dave.
and
Dave is
believe me,
just him stepping out and doing this for us. Was and again for a second time in a short period of time, he insisted that we take the steak sandwich, which I will arm wrestle.
and it's
every one of
happening
you.
too. I see and I hear people talking about it. I don't know if I'm not raising that.
Put it to your camera.
Oh, well, I could do that. I think we've got a nice. Oh, that's a good angle,
Yeah,
I
get
like
that
that.
pepperoni. Did you see that pepperoni? Now remember, this is all sourdough.
and that's untouched.
That's all sourdough.
That's in immaculate condition right there.
Oh,
That's
it's slightly out of my reach.
slightly out of your reach.
So let me ask you a question, producer guy. How is the what? Give me a play-by-play on the sourdough pizza, because that's a new one for me.
Well, you know I can't taste it.
Well, that's not really something you should share on air. You should say it's fantastic.
I haven't had a piece of it.
You ate the whole.
Put it
half
this
a
way:
pie.
it's so
No,
good. You
this
don't
one's
even,
sourdough.
That's sourdough. Yeah,
Both of them?
Both.
even when
That's
you're
all they make, brother.
Oh,
It's
well,
the
rustic
sourdough.
dough is all they make is the sourdough. That's excellent. I
rustic-
didn't try the pepperoni one.
Yeah, well, it's still on sourdough.
Johnny over here is
Johnny-
hoarding it
yeah, it's in his pocket. John is going
right next to the meatball.
But the producer loves it, and his taste buds are shot as well. But imagine if your taste buds were fully active.
Yeah, well, let me tell you
I have
this.
no taste.
You have no taste.
Rustic dough, and he blames COVID. Rustic dough,
blames COVID.
160 Cypress Point Parkway, Palm Coast, Florida, Suite D101. They also have a location on Flagler Beach, and to the great successes that they've had, there's a third one going to be opened up in Ormond Beach this year. So my compliments, my congratulations to Dave and to Samantha on their unbelievable success. And the reason they have success is, well, supporting the local podcast sports show, but also donating it to help us, to promote his business. I think he realizes that we do have a good show and it is promotable, and we definitely will go out there and plug it, and we do plug it.
I think we should also put in that they don't pay anything
No.
to have food on the show. They're
No.
just being nice and
That's it.
presenting.
Right.
Right. We're not. They haven't. They
We
never
don't pay
asked.
them and they don't pay
Right.
us.
They don't ask us for a penny. And what we try to do is reward them with giving them some great plugs, some great conversation about. And we did that with the meatball. The meatball did go viral. I'm not saying it was
I
all
actually
because
went
of-
back over there and remember.
and had
got
meatballs.
some-
I've gone there and had 2 meatball palm heroes, and I've had people from the program that I'm in, the softball program that I'm in. They've all called me and said, "Hey man, I went over and had the meatball sub. It is unbelievable."
But that's just the way we roll here on the Chain
Right
Gang
off the
Sports
top.
Show.
Roll like a meatball.
We give more plugs than the men's hair club. I mean, that's the way it is
I
here.
almost made a comment that would have got us Jeff.
But if you're listening to the show or watching the show, and we know you are, because what else would you be doing right now? If you go to Rustic Dough, please mention the show and that you are there because you saw us eat their food.
Chain Gang Sports Show. You saw the producer inhale a half a pie
That's
in a
right.
short period of time from halftime on.
It gives
And I'm only 5 foot tall, so you know.
Yeah, he's only 5.
So Dennis mentioned World Cup action and Mexico, as I said from the very beginning of
I know.
tonight's show.
I was
They completely shut out South Africa 2-0. Later on tonight, coming up at 10 o'clock, it's South Korea taking on Czechia, and that game is going to be on Fox Sports 1, Telenova. It's, what is it? Peacock, rather.
What was that station was that Terra Nova? That was another piece.
Terra Nova's.
You can't talk about that.
No,
We got
I'm not going to
the
mention
Rustic
that.
Dough Day.
And if you're wondering when USA gets together to play their first match, it's 9 o'clock tomorrow against Paraguay.
9 o'clock at night or a.m.? At night?
Oh, not 9 p.m.
Okay, that's right. Everything's
9
here in the United States. I forgot. It's not overseas.
And
Okay.
Fox has the coverage along with Peacock there. You've got NHL action. It's Game 5 in Carolina tonight. The Hurricanes resuming the Stanley Cup Finals. That's been an exciting. I tell you.
Oh my gosh!
There's nobody blowing out anybody there.
Raleigh's buzzing. They're
yeah.
Let me tell you.
And now we're Dustin Concordia will be watching that.
Dustin, where are you, brother? We were
Vegas.
expecting a call. He probably got scared off by the no-show of us because of the producer last week. But
by the way, I got to mention, Sherry DeVoe, her horse.
Yes.
Winning
the third crown.
Yeah. Tempo, man, let me tell you, Golden Tempo.
Did you see
had he ran in the Preakness? I wonder if we could have been looking at a triple crown.
I definitely
winner.
think so. Did you see where that horse came from both times?
Yeah.
I mean, from the flat out back.
Who knows? Could have been one of the greatest horses of all time. They've got to move that Preakness, I think, out maybe to a third week. I don't see why that wouldn't be possible. And there's horse people that say that's not even far enough out. You really don't want the horses running more than once a month if you can help it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see what happens.
Are you with Peter? Because let me tell you something. These horses were born to run.
Well, like Bruce Springsteen said, born to run back in the mid-'70s here. Hey,
was the producer watching the Knicks game early last night? Look at his knuckles. What are you, beating people up?
Holy.
Somebody reaching for his
piece.
I
got half a thumb and beat my knuckles up. I don't know.
Somebody must have been reaching for the pizza.
You're not going to get the pizza.
His hands are taking a beating.
I can tell you this, Johnny. What do you think? Today was a good show.
I think it's always a good show.
It's true.
But for different reasons.
Yeah.
You're on a high like all New York fans right now.
You got to peel me off.
When I think about 53 years, you know what the first thing that happened? Because I can relate. The Miami Dolphins have not won a Super Bowl in 53 years. The same situation exists. Yeah. In fact, that's something I'm going to have to research. Is there any other team that's been around for 53 years in any of the four major sports?
That
gone 53 years. The Knicks and the Dolphins. Is there any other team right offhand? Hey, shoot us an email at flaglervoice.com.
Somebody's got Alvarado.
We'll answer that question.
Flaglervoice@gmail.com.
I mean, gmail.com. What am I saying?
Right, whatever. Yahoo.
@gmail.com.
It's at AOL.com.
Did he just call me a Yahoo? I don't know. But, flaglervoice@gmail.com. And let us know because I'm going to research that out. But the Miami Dolphins, 53 years
and
now.
Yeah, but I mean, before that, it was the Cubs and the Red Sox were the 90 years, and now you're right.
Remember, there was
Cleveland Browns.
The toast of the GOAT before being a GOAT was actually a good thing.
Yeah, but don't forget the 50s was the last time the Cleveland Browns won, and that was with...
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so there's other teams out there.
The Browns and the Lions make everyone feel better.
And to my man, Dennis... Alvarado was the guard we were thinking about.
Jose
Alvarado
from
Brooklyn. He was saying it. We were both saying the little point guard from Brooklyn. But we couldn't come up with his name.
I like the way we say the little guy.
And don't forget, Johnny, we've got Mikey Terranova. Going to come on and talk World Cup with us. He's going to join and
5 weeks worth.
And Norman will be in the studio with us from Pittsburgh next week. So we got a great show. Make sure you guys tune in. We got great callers, great emailers. Longhorn Paulie, Dennis from North Jersey. I mean, it's a good show. We got hey, don't forget, we got Yokel over in Rich Yokel over in
Rich Yokel.
The head umpire in charge, man.
He is.
Which is a volunteer program.
He's the main guy.
He is.
For all things umpiring and so much more. He's very knowledgeable.
Oh, just a great guy. I love that guy.
Good way to reach out to him and get information, especially the local side of sports here. Once again, on a Thursday night, 6:30 to 7:30 live. We appreciate your your follow, your subscription to, give us a call from time to time, 386-251-8100. We'll be back Monday. Johnny Monte Carlo, Tommy Thunder, and our illustrious pizza-eating producer, Alan, who
he ain't getting the steak sandwich.
Got busted knuckles and a thumb all wrapped up. Makes you wonder what he does on the side.
Peace.
Take care.
Peace, everybody.
Things are truly better with us.
at the same time, and you get rid of the AI introduction.
Yeah.
And that's credible
Well,
sources.
I mean, we intend to do it.
Yeah.
You guys just have to get in to do
We
it.
just have to keep, we also have to keep you away from
Saturdays-
kitchens and baths.
Oh, yeah.
Although Apoxyphilus, that's our new thing.
Saturdays are the best bet for that.
When we have to, and I mentioned it before, but we have to, if we have a guest that's going to use Riverside to come in a day or so before or a week
He
before,
did.
but he never said that he was in Jose's studio. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's the one we sent them, the link.
Who's in Jose's?
This is Dennis. Hello. The sports guys. This is Dennis. Once again, hello.